Andrew, how are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us. I see on your neck, Am Yisrael Chai.
Yeah, Star David.
You're really a warrior in favor of Israel.
We're trying to do what we can.
Yeah.
From England, obviously, so I can only apologize on behalf of what England's doing right now, but there are still some supporters out there trying to do what they can.
Tell me, what's our situation? How's Israel in the public opinion? You're always in the social media. What is our situation? What happened? Hamas attacked us the 7th October, and we blame now.
Yeah, I mean, as an organization called Generation to Generation, and October 7th happens, and we think as an organization, we need to focus on Israel, what we can do to support out here. But as you said, it quickly turned, and suddenly now Jewish people are being attacked in Paris, London, New York. Mm-hmm. So we said, well, now we aren't just supporting people in Israel, we're now seeing how we can support Jewish people around the world. And it is sad how quickly these things have turned. I often think about the hostages who got taken on October 7th, and let's say they've just come out, and now they start to discover, wow, not only did the world not really support us fully, they actually even justified us being taken as hostages, and how they must have to process that. Yeah, I can't even imagine the stuff that they have to go through as they think through these things.
Mm-hmm. Why you actually do it? Because now it's not popular opinion in London, because we have a lot of demonstrations in favor of Palestine, supporting Palestine. Why you do it?
A glutton for punishment, probably.
In the end of the day.
Yeah, historically, as a family, even, we have done everything we can to support. 8 years ago, we made a documentary about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and we lost half our financial support as an organization just for making the documentary before it was even released. So we go into this knowing there's a price to be paid when you stand for Israel, when you stand for the Jewish people. But we're just willing to do that. As a family, we go into dangerous places and try to do what we can. But you're right, it is dangerous. If people in England knew some of the stuff we were involved with, I would probably get stabbed in London. So we tried to keep some of that behind the scenes. But it is worrying, it is concerning. One of our previous trips, I was down at the Kotel, and I saw a couple with a baby, and I went to them and said, hey, we've just come from England to let you know you're not alone. And we give them this card that says you are not alone on it. And they replied with a British accent. So I said, oh, you're from England? They said, yes. And I said, how long have you been here? We made Aliyah a week ago.
Wow.
And I said, well, congratulations. They said, thank you. This is the first time we've felt safe walking the streets in years. And so I said, well, again, congratulations. That's heartbreaking for me, being from England, that you feel safer walking the streets of a war zone than you do the streets of London.
You're a believer, you're a Christian, and you have your faith. Yeah. And actually Europe, all Europe, it's a Christian land. Why we have such a support in Hamas today in Europe, in Britain especially?
Well, we can start maybe looking at illegal immigration, and maybe where people are moving from to Europe, and that's now changing the perspectives of those nations. I know from talking to someone, I won't say his name, just in case, but he said England knows. The British government, they know the truth, they know what's going on here, but they are deciding to take a different stance. So it's not that even these governments are speaking out of an ignorance of what's going on. Some know the truth and are choosing a different side, which is even worse. It's terrifying.
You are successful in your activity in Europe? You see, successful things.
I mean, our focus.
I think yes.
For us, we're doing what we can in England. We're trying to come alongside people in government, the House of Lords, that are either supportive or at least sympathetic towards Israel and the Jewish people. But a lot of our focus has been here and really being on the ground. I know that for 2 of our trips, the first one was weeks after October 7th, we had leaders of the Israeli tourism industry come to us and say, you are the only Christian group in the country right now. Which we're like, how is that even possible? The whole world, there's 21 of us walking the streets. To be able to look people in the eyes and say, we are here for you. It's one thing to send an email. It's another thing to send finances. Do those things. But Israel needs people to turn up. For us, Isaiah 40 verse 1, comfort, comfort my people. And people say, but it's a war zone. And we say, thank you for reminding us. It completely slipped our minds. The fact is, when do you comfort people? when they need it or when it's convenient for you. And for us, Israel needs us. They need us to turn up. And so we're going to keep bringing these groups for as long as we can, as long as we can keep getting people out there.
Last question. What's your message to the Israelis?
It's really that. It's that we've come, in fact, I can show you, when we talk to people out here, and we don't just give these out just to anyone we see. It's when we've been up to them, we've had an intentional, focused conversation, heard their heart, their pain, their cry, often weeping in our arms. We offer hugs. My mum has hugged more people in the last couple of years she probably has in her whole life. And then we say to them, look, we want to give you this. And it says that you are not alone.
You're not alone.
And on the back, we have it in Hebrew, just in case.
Wow.
But this is really what we want to say. If we could, we would flood these streets with people from outside to come and say that you are not alone. There are still people out here that support you and stand with you.
Such a strong and true message. Andrew Kirk, thank you very much. God bless you. And thank you for all the things you're doing for our people and for the world.
Thank you. And let me give you this, because you are not alone.
I'm going to remind to myself that I'm not alone.
Put it on your fridge.
Thank you. I will put. Thank you very much. Andrew, good luck.